Double Take Diaries. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Double Take Diaries. You already know who it is. It's Sinz. Yeah. And I'm so happy, so honored, and so blessed to be back here with y'all on the couch. It's been a little minute, but I'm so happy to be back here with y'all. I cannot wait to jump in to a lot of the things happening in culture right now. I feel like on this episode, it's only right that we shout out the BET Awards and congratulate them on 25 years of Black excellent ratchetness. Clap for the BET Awards. Yeah, come on, put your hands together. Put your hands together now. Put your hands together for BET celebrating 25 years. Now, BET is an iconic platform, Black entertainment television. I grew up on BET, like a lot of y'all grew up on BET. 106 in Park. We already know what time it is. Big Tigger in the basement. We already know what time it is. Seeing some of our famous artists' videos for the first time. Seeing some of our favorite artists perform on these stages for the first time. And seeing Black excellence and ratchetness celebrated by us for us on BET. 25 years is amazing. It's an amazing feat. We love to see it. And I think this year's BET Awards was the best award ceremony in a very long time. Okay? And in the words of the host, Kevin Hart, it's time for us to take accountability for elevating the culture. One of the things that I loved about Kevin Hart hosting this year's BETs is the space he created for everybody to feel comfortable, to feel safe. Because a lot of times in rap, a lot of times in entertainment, in the business, you got to keep your guard up because you never know who's who. You never know what's what. You understand? It's really easy to feel jaded. There's a lot of fake ish going on. There's a lot of fake people, and you see it right now in present day. There are so many fake people being outed in the industry. Rappers calling out rappers, industry heads calling out industry heads. We see so much unfolding, right? So it's easy to feel jaded. So I love the fact that at this year's BET Awards, Kevin Hart really created a space for people to just catch a vibe. And I love that. So, man, let's clap it up for Kevin Hart. I won't lie to you. His last few stand-ups, I haven't found him to be really funny. Haven't been messing with his movies as of late. It just hasn't been hitting for me the way that, it was hitting for me when I first seen Kevin like Soul Plane, for instance. I don't know if for you youngins, you might not have seen Soul Plane, but if you have, those are like the days when Kevin Hart was really, really at his peak to me in terms of being funny. But this year's BET Awards, he did a phenomenal job. He really did. Kevin Hart roasted icons like Snoop Dogg, Jamie Foxx, Glow, Hallelujah, Rilla, Kanye, Kirk Franklin, and a bunch more. I love the fact that he did a segment where he came out in Usher's, that long red fur coat that Usher was wearing while he's feeding shorties the cherry and looking disgusted in the face. Kevin Hart did that segment where he tried to feed Kerry Washington, Tanisha Arnold, and Pam from Martin the cherries, and the whole dialogue was amazing. It was hilarious. They clowned Kevin Hart. In the words of Kerry Washington, "Give Usher's coat back. You're drowning in it, boo. You look like a stuffy." That was crazy. I literally was rolling on the ground. I loved that whole dialogue. We honored some icons in music, and I love all of the icons we honored that received the Ultimate Icon Award at the 2025 BET Awards. Honorees were Mariah Carey, Snoop Dogg, Jamie Foxx, and Kirk Franklin. I love that these legends were put out in the light like that, and celebrated for their great works, for what they've contributed through their mediums to art and to the culture. Absolutely phenomenal job. Loved Mariah Carey's performance. Loved the fact that it felt like a celebration of the icons, of the legends. I feel like this BET Awards wouldn't have been as great as it was without our legends. And this is the conversation that I continue to have. When we don't allow the culture to mature, to grow, we don't get these moments. And often it's our legends, it's the icons that still they're carrying a level of quality in their performances, that the bar is still up here. And don't get me wrong, I love this new generation and everything they doing. Shout out to Glow. Her performance was, we'll get into performances. I love everything the new generation's doing. I love how far they've been able to take it. I love how much they've been able to capitalize off of rap and everything above and beyond that. But I think the thing that's missing is artist development, and what it really means to be a star and have that star power, what it really means to take your craft seriously by putting the time and the work in to master your craft, so that when you come to the stage, it's an experience. And we've seen that when, speaking of the ultimate icons, Jamie Foxx, right? He had a tribute that was done for him. Absolutely, one of the best tributes that I've ever seen, hands down, especially at the BET Awards. Now, BET Awards, I'm gonna call you out now, because y'all played with Usher's name. Y'all played with Usher's name. Y'all played with Usher's tribute. Hella, 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 hella. Y'all played him. But Jamie Foxx's tribute was phenomenal. Okay, now listen, it accompanied a tribute for him featuring performances of his notable songs by Babyface and Ludacris. They performed Unpredictable. Tank and Jennifer Hudson delivered Nighttime is the Right Time, and let me tell you something, Jennifer Hudson also did Gold Digger. Jennifer Hudson is one of those artists y'all didn't put enough respect on this queen's name. Y'all didn't put enough respect on her artistry, on her creativity. Jennifer Hudson's voice is one of the best female R&B soul vocals of this era, whether you hear her on the radio every day or not. We have female vocals that we gotta learn we gotta cherish, baby. You feel me? And we gotta do our very best to amplify these queens and kings and put them in their rightful place. You feel me? Because the way this queen blew that tribute out, holy smokes. The way before you even seen her on camera, you heard her voice. The way her voice stepped on stage and commanded that stage and commanded that room. Tank was phenomenal. Tank can really sang. You feel me? Tank was phenomenal. They killed their tributes. And then we had Doug E. Fresh, Teddy Riley, and T-Pain collaborating on Blame It on the iconic. Absolutely iconic. Seeing Teddy Riley come out there playing the keys with the auto-tune, seeing T-Pain come out doing his thing, like Luda looked amazing. Like, this is what I mean by our icons, our legends. They're keeping the bar. Think about how many years they've been doing this. And generation to generation, you're always trying to push the icons and the legends out the way. For what? If they're still showing up and they're still performing at a high quality, they're still producing at a high quality, we should be celebrating them, because there's a place for them, because there's a demo for them, and because we need it. Like I said, I love this new generation, but a lot of the music they're making, you can't dance to. I can't get jiggy to this. You can't dance to it. And you're hearing it in this generation. The club attendances are down. People don't want to go to the clubs because the music, it's just, it has no vibe to it. You feel me? It just doesn't have that vibe. You know what I mean? No one's dancing anymore. And so the level of performance is declining. The quality of music is declining. That's just what's really real. And so, man, huge salute to Jamie Foxx. Huge salute to all the artists that performed for his tribute. Absolutely one of the most iconic, one of the best tributes I've ever seen in my life, okay? The 2025 BET Awards featured performances by other artists like Lil Wayne, Tiana Taylor, Big Glow, Playboy Cardi, Leon Thomas, and then a special tribute to 106 in Park featuring Bow Wow, A. Marie, B2K, Jim Jones, Maya, T.I., and Keisha Cole. We love the fact that Queen Mariah Carey performed her new single Type Dangerous, which with Rakim, and also she had her man, her boo, Anderson .Paak on the drums. She like him young. Don't say nothing to me. Don't kill me. That's her business. She like him young, okay? She is a cougar. So, man, I mean, overall, I feel like everybody killed it. Top performances to me. Tiana Taylor. Like, can we clap it up for Tiana Taylor? And her man, Aaron Pierre. That's Mufasa. First of all, they are an absolutely beautiful couple. I love to see black love. I love to see that she's finally healed enough to move on from her past connection with Iman. Hope Iman's well, blessed. It's no hate on either side, but we're just happy to see that she's found, love again. But Tiana Taylor has a project coming. Looks like she has a project coming this year. I think it's coming in June, I believe. I believe it's coming in June. Don't kill me if I'm wrong. But she's released some visuals as of late. And let me tell you, the post-apocalyptic kind of alien vibe, she's absolutely talented, from the choreography to the looks. She has a huge hand in the direction and in the looks and everything that she's doing. The new visual album is called Escape Room. She brought that to the stage at the 2025 BET Awards for a couple records. And let me tell you, oh my Lord, best performance of the night. Nobody can tell me anything. She delivers a performance unlike any other, okay? For Fire Girl and Long Time, absolutely stunning. She had Taraji P play like this abandoned like bride, Taraji was wearing this big long gown, and she was up high, and it almost looked like in the roof, and it was like burning, and she said kind of this poem. And it was phenomenal. Everything about her performance was absolutely stunning, captivating. She looked amazing as always, we know, but it's the choreography for me. It's how she never misses a beat. It's her vocals. I love the new music. I love the direction she's going in. I love the fact that she got away from Good Music and Kanye West. Very happy to see Tiana Taylor win Best Performance of the Night to me. Y'all let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below. Remember to like, subscribe, share this video, like it up, share with your homies, with your peoples, man. If you don't share, how am I gonna get out there and bring them the good word and the good news? How am I gonna bring the good news to the people? Come on, you already know. So absolutely loved her performance. Kirk Franklin, the choir, he had Tamar Braxton up there. He had, oh my God, the energy of Kirk Franklin's performance. I couldn't stop moving. I moved the entire performance. For a man who don't sing, for a man who don't rap, for a man who is you'd say a hype man, for God, right? Absolutely phenomenal performance. Shout out all the talent on that stage. It gave me chills. Like, there's no other way to describe it. It gave me chills. It moved my spirit. Shadalam, shadalam. Shout out to Kirk Franklin. Also, another legend that got the Ultimate Icon Award. Huge shout out to Kirk. Snoop Dogg. Snoop did a whole rendition to LA. Cold. Snoop's like 50 something years old, and he cold. He nicer than a lot of you cats out here. And he like 50 something. Snoop a granddad now. Snoop, absolutely the whole LA segment that he did. Oh my, Drop It Like It's Hot, Gin and Juice, the whole, I've heard that song so many times. I've heard those songs so many times, and every time I see Snoop perform them, it never gets old. And honestly, he's in a lane, in a league of his own, man. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. Also received the Ultimate Icon Award at the 2025 BT Awards. We are so happy to see our legends win. We are so happy. Shout out to Mariah Carey, Queen Mariah Carey as well, receiving the Ultimate Icon Award. Wow, I'm blown away. I'm blown away. And last but not least, let's get to this 106 in Park segment. Ooh, Glorilla did her thing. Let me put some respect on Big Glow name. I think she did her thing. I think she's still trying to find herself as a live performer, and I think that's fair to say. I don't like the fact that when an artist is extremely popular or doing big numbers, that you can't critique them. It's almost like, well, she get into the bag and she doing numbers. So what else is there to talk about? But that's the problem. That's the problem with this generation and the quality of music and the level and quality in their performance. But what I seen from Glow, if I'm comparing her BET performance to past performances, is she's trying to find a space as a rapper. She's trying to, there's some choreo throughout her performance. There's some sequencing. I love the fact that she's really trying to put it together more. She's trying to do dance steps and she's rapping. She's trying to give you energy. She's trying to grow as a performer. And I love that. She has so much room to grow. And I love that for Big Glow. It was beautiful to see her in the house. She looked absolutely amazing. Hallelujah. Shout out to Big Glow. And last but not least, let's get to this 106 in Park segment that honestly it brought me back to my teenage years. Like, I was in there like bum bum bum. I don't know if I can sing that song. I'm pretty sure Diddy the Diddler was on that song. Damn, gotta be careful, because Kevin Hart was talking about no after parties after BET. He was talking about no after parties after the show, because that's how ish gets slippery. No Diddy. No Diddy. But the 106 in Park segment brought me all the way back to my childhood, back when we had the satellite on the crib and we had DirecTV. You had the box. If you know, you know. If you was there, you was there. But it was amazing to see A. Marie pop back out. I'm gonna be completely honest, because I have to be. I can't fake it. I really just can't. She looked phenomenal, but her vocals, I won't lie, she was a little pitchy to me, but she killed it. She killed it. Dance moves she was on point. She killed it. B2K never missed together, and I'm gonna say this, okay? B2K should never perform solo. If y'all can't put your differences aside and come back together to do that B2K shit, just don't do it, because I love you, Omarion, and you talented, but listening to you on your own is a waste of everybody's goddamn time, okay? B2K is mean together. They didn't miss a step. Shout out to Raz B. Good to see him there. J Boog. It's good to see all the guys together, man. They never missed a beat. They sound amazing. I love the arrangement. Oh, it was flawless. I love it. Jim Jones came out swagging, doing this thing. Come on. Come on. We fly high. Bowling. Salute to Big Jim. Maya did her thing. Oh my gosh. From the dance moves, from the choreo to her vocal to her look. It was amazing to see Maya do her thing. Salute to Maya. T.I. did his thing. To me, T.I. really... It was one of those moments where a lot of people like shit on T.I., but it's one of those moments where you remember, like, T.I. was one of them ones when he came out, man. Even if it was for a small amount of time. He came out, he did his thing. Keisha Cole did her thing, man. The ghetto gospel queen. We love her. Salute to her. Salute to all our legends. Leon Thomas did his thing. Dog, oh my gosh, he did his thing. He's in a lane of his own. Seeing him play the guitar, he's really growing into, I think, an icon, and he's definitely going to be a legend in his time. And phenomenal songwriter, musician, and we love to see it, man. Leon Thomas ate food. That was another standout performance of the night. Otherwise, man, yeah, that was it, man. I'm so happy that this BET Awards, they took all the ratchetness out. We got classy. We did black tie. We put suits on. And huge, before I forget, I couldn't believe I almost forgot this, because this is my man's. Shout out to Kai Cenat and Drewski, who Kevin Hart petitioned to be on that stage with him. That was so important. Kai Cenat is someone who is at the forefront of culture and has more influence than most and has a bigger following than most. And I know there were some things between him and BET where he felt like they disrespected him and his peoples, Ty Lil. But aside from that, it was wonderful to see. It was wonderful to see them on the stage. It was wonderful to see the dynamic between them and Kevin Hart. I think they did a phenomenal job. And we ain't gonna forget. We're not gonna forget this. Salute to Doechii. Big love to Doechii, who won the Best Female Hip Hop Award, as she should, but took the time to use her acceptance speech to address the things that are going on in LA, that things that Trump is doing to the protesters out there. So I think it's huge of her to understand her responsibility as an artist and use her platform to highlight those things that are going on. Salute to Doechii, and salute to, last but not least, the God MC, none other than my brother, the one, Kung Fu Kenny Kendrick Lamar, who led in awards that night. He won 5 awards. We know he swept Album of the Year. We know he swept all the rap category. We know he swept. He just clean sweep, just like at the Grammys. It was amazing. I love the fact that Kendrick, though he's on tour with SZA right now, he made sure that he was in that audience. He made sure that he was there at the BET Awards to accept those awards, even though he also made sure to know that he's not fucking with you niggas at all. He did very quick, bye. But we love to see it. Kendrick Lamar's run, this run has been historic. We love to see the real ones win. Always, okay? Always. Hey, and if you see Drake, tell him we're looking for him. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Double Take Diaries. You already know who it is. It's Sinz. Yeah. Remember to dot your I's and cross your T's, because ain't no love in these streets, baby. And we, gang.